again. Alright, Slappers, we're about 5 minutes away from the drop of the puck, and the quest for the Genesis Cup continues as the Oklahoma Exotics take on the Winnipeg Wrath. Oklahoma winning last night against the Tokyo Ghouls gets them into the spot that they're in now. They took that game 9-4. Winnipeg winning both their preliminary match and the Elite 8 match, first being against the Empire State Building 16-2. And their second match in the Elite 8 against the Canada Camels, they ended up taking that game 5-2, scoring a total sum of 19 goals in the postseason thus far. Only letting up 4. We'll see which team has the better outcome tonight. Moving into seeing how they ended out the regular season, Oklahoma Exotics having a 10-3 record places them second overall on the leaderboard. And their 3 losses came from the Coco, losing 8-5. The Otters, which took the game 10-5, and then the Winnipeg Wrath, their opponents tonight, won their last meeting 9-3. We will get more into that here in a moment. Looking on the flip side, the Winnipeg Wrath finishing 6th overall in the standings here in the Open Division for the Slapshot Premier League, ending the season off with a 9-4 record. Their 4 losses coming from the Coco, 5-4, the Otters, 11-4, the Camels, also 11-4, and the Minutemen from New Jersey, 8-3. And so, we'll take a look at that last time that the Winnipeg Wrath took on the Oklahoma Exotics back on September 10th of 2020. They took that game 9-3. At the top of the scorer's sheet looks to be Mackey. He found the back of the twine 5 times. Down below him is Good with 3 times he scored. And then Pino with the single goal down below. On the other side, the Exotics sharing the load a bit. 1 goal apiece from each player. And looking down at the saves column, Marks, the Mad Lad, cracked behind the pipes, making 4 saves. And on the flip side, Good there with 5 on the Winnipeg side. Seeing that many goals makes me think about the goal scorers. Looking at the top goals at the end of Season 4, Dolan having a whopping 53 leads the league by 6. Down below him is Rest from the Tokyo Ghouls, then Flaccid Lettuce in 3rd. Then Big Herb, once again from the Exotic, having 39 goals at the end of the regular season. And then Mackey from the Winnipeg Wrath in 5th with 37. It's a lot of goals scored, but what about the point totals, you may ask? Well, funny you should ask that, because Dolan and Big Herb sharing hands up in the top 2 spots on the leaderboards. Having 77 is Dolan, and then 70 with Big Herb with 70. Looking down a little farther, you might see a familiar name, Mackey, there with 57 points on the season, takes home that 6th position. Then down at the bottom, we have Good with 47 points. You might wonder, why wasn't he on the top of the goal scorer column? Because he was 2nd place overall with assists having 30. The only one being higher than him in assists was Big Herb from the Oklahoma Exotics having 31. So, if those statistics ring true tonight, we will see a high-scoring game, and hopefully Good and Marks are ready to play some ball, if you will, back behind the 2 pipes tonight, as they seem to be the lead savers in the league. Good finishing the regular season with 47 saves. Mackey as well, 57 saves. Right up there on the top of the leaderboards. Oh, I was reading from the points. Never mind. Something that I found interesting as I was preparing for the pregame, they don't count saves towards the regular point totals, which was interesting to me. But Marks being the 5th best goaltender in the league, having 43 shots against, or 43 saves against him. Mace being right above him from the Otters, having 43. And I do not see an Oklahoma player, or a Winnipeg player on the saves column. So it'll be an interesting one tonight. Good being the goaltender tonight for the Winnipeg Wrath in between the pipes. Here is his save total. You can see it's close, but it is the best, or it's not exactly close. It's the only double-digit save counter on the Winnipeg side, but he's going to be the namely goaltender here tonight. But in Slapshot, it's 90% mental, and the other half is physical. So, we'll see what these teams have to say whenever it comes to the conversation tonight, as the Oklahoma Exotics take on the Winnipeg Wrath here shortly. Only one question remains. Who will take the leap into the finals? Will it be the Exotics or will it be the Wrath? We're going to find out in this best-of-3 series here tonight on the Slapshot Premier League. All right, looks like players are ready to go. And so are we. Jumping right into this one. I have it backwards again. All right. I didn't think about which team was on which side. I was too busy focused on Discord. But nonetheless, we're right into the thick of things with 5 minutes and a clean slate. Marks and Pino pinned up against the board. Big Herb there along as well. Pino bringing this back behind the Winnipeg net. Finds Mackey bouncing this one along the boards. Herb here on the defensive side will bring this one along his own blue line. Looking to take this one to the house. Goes off Mackey back behind in the Winnipeg zone. Winnipeg wearing the red. Oklahoma in the blue. Dolan here on the far side boards. Pressured up by Mackey. Marks here on the defense. Takes this one near side. Bounce pass over to Dolan. Gets that one to Herb. Not able to send that one home. Herb letting Marks having this one on the offense. Pino there bringing this one back behind the Winnipeg bench. Or the Winnipeg net, rather. Bringing this one up the near side boards. Goes off into Mackey. Mackey with a shot. Goes far side of the netting. Mackey brings this one near side corner. Goes off Marks into Pino. Finding Dolan's stick. Dolan in the neutral zone. Tries to get this one farther into the offensive zone for the Oklahoma Exotic. Shot goes far side. Pino there picks it up behind his own net. Throws this one far side. Mackey here along the far side boards goes up against Herb. Herb and Mackey. Mackey winning that one. Marks on the defense. Throws this one back. Pino here in the neutral zone. Finds its way over to Mackey. Mackey getting a touch on that one. Dolan as well. Pino there takes this one out the other way. Winnipeg on the offense. Marks getting a swat away from Pino, but Pino brings him into the boards. Marks able to find a pass over to Herb. Herb out in the neutral zone finds Dolan, but Mackey able to send that one down to the Oklahoma zone, and it'll be dumped back down to Winnipeg. Good there in the corner, fighting against Herb. Herb out in front. Dolan getting a hand on that one at the blue line. Gets that one across the neutral zone. Marks there, dumping this one back down to the Winnipeg zone. Good bringing this one banked over to Mackey. Goes off the back of him. Herb here in the neutral zone gets a hand on that one. Good there, clearing that one out. Marks there with another save. Long distance shot. Good here on the offense. Takes it into the slot. Goes off Herb and in the back of the net. The Winnipeg Wrath take home the first goal of the evening and game number 1 with 3 minutes and 12 remaining here in the first chapter of play here this evening. Pino here bringing this one down. Gets this one over to the blue line. Marks getting a hand on that one. Mackey furthers this one down behind the Oklahoma net. Herb there reversing that one along the far side. Marks here in the neutral zone. Throws this one over to Dolan. Not able to connect with him. Finds Good. Good throws this off the bank. Towards the net. Not able to make that one in. Marks takes charge. getting Oklahoma out of the zone. Pino having other planes, finds Herb back on his defensive end. Dolan out in the slot, looks to take this one to the point, shoots it! Scores! Dolan from the point makes it a 1-1 game. Marks and Pino out in the face-off circle. Marks winning this one, finding Herb along the near side boards. Pino getting a touch on that one, stalls him up. Mackey from the point dumps it down in the far side corner. Back behind the Oklahoma net it goes. Herb there with a dump out. Good there receiving it on the defensive end. The bank pass to Mackey. Mackey in the near side face-off circle, losing that one to Marks, but regains control around the neutral zone. The bank pass back behind the Oklahoma net goes past Marks. Pino here finding Herb. Herb along the near side corner, battled up with Pino. Herb there takes it far side, goes off into Dolan. Dolan hits the netting on his own side. Good there, singing this one along the far side. Mackey here in the neutral zone spins this one over to Pino. Pino along the near side boards, pressured up by Dolan. Dolan stealing this one away into the offensive zone. Good there, pressuring him, hits it off Pino. Herb looking at this one like a donut on the Tuesday morning in the neutral zone. Tries to get hold of this one, and he does, dumping this one down the length of the ice. Good controls. Bank pass over to Pino on the neutral zone. Far side blue line, finds it to Mackey. Mackey trying to get this one back to good. Off the deflection, he does so. Off the bank pass, Marks there intercepting that one. Takes this one down wide of the net was the shot. And good to retrieve the rebound. Herb in the neutral zone. Off the point. Shoots and he'll score! Getting that one past so good. Gives the Oklahoma Exotics a 2-1 lead with 1:45 remaining. Mackey against Herb in the face-off circle. Mackey brings this one up to the blue line. Gets this one passed into the middle. Goes off Herb. Mackey getting a touch on that one as well. Herb bringing this one down behind the Winnipeg net. Oh, good. Here with it along the goal line. Herb steals this one away. Shoots and a save by Pino. Pino clearing the puck out of danger's way. And the Winnipeg Wrath will reset. Shot by Dolan. Not really. Faked me out as well as possibly some of the crowd mates. Probably not. I'm just a little mentally slow. Marks here behind his own net. Finds Herb. Herb on the defense for the Exotics. Looks for a pass. Mackey getting a touch on that one. Herb regains control. Far side boards, takes it into the neutral zone. Finds it on the point. Dumps this one down for Dolan. Dolan will get a nice little physical play against good as Marks brings this one back down along the far side boards. Marks here getting the dump in, but Mackey beats him to it. Marks throws it out in front. Good, not able to shoot. That one goes off Dolan. Far side. Marks there with a dump in, and Mackey to retrieve this one. Dolan getting the first touch on it, and he'll get control. Pino there pressuring up, winning that one. Herb takes it to the net. Good with a nice hug on the post, able to stop that one. Mackey in the neutral zone receives it from Pino. Shot on net. Mackey almost scoring, but Herb with a nice defensive play. Mackey applies pressure, but Herb there to clear it away. Oh, good. Off of him into the front. Cleared away by Marks. Pino on the defensive end looks to take this one back to the house, but Dolan steals it and he'll score! The Oklahoma Exotics make it a 3-1 game. Just 30 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. Marks and Pino in the face-off circle. Herb able to get a hold of this one, gets this one past Pino. Mackey on the blue line, takes charge, takes this one through the neutral zone. Dolan there to say hello. Mackey controls, goes off of Dolan into the corner. Dolan there sending it back up the far side boards, but Good will take control. That one throws it in front off Herb. Thrown back. Dolan and Good battle. Dolan wins past the Herb. Herb not able to shoot, goes for the two-timer. Dolan with a shot, nice save by Pino. Goes off Dolan off the corner. Herb getting a touch on that one, brings it down to the goal line, back out to the point. Marks here, fakes out Mackey. Goes far side, pass down below. Herb there getting a touch on that one, but that will be the buzzer, ending the first period of play. We have a 3-1 game in favor of Oklahoma here. Don't go anywhere, we're just starting. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll back into the second period of play. We got 5 minutes on the clock and a 1-3 game in our hands. Herb and Pino in the face-off circle. Herb losing this one, but able to take possession on the far side boards, dumping this one down. Good to retrieve this one for Winnipeg. Pino not able to get a hold of that one down into the Oklahoma zone. Here's Marks. Marks brings this one near side. Gets past Mackey. Pino able to send this one back down the length of the ice. Marks getting a hand on this one, thrown back towards the netting by Mackey, but Marks will take control once again. Marks here, looking to take this one in front. Pino able to steal this one away. Pino on the offense. Marks stealing that one and throwing that one back down right out of the paint into the Winnipeg zone. Off the boards from O'Good to Mackey. Sent back by Big Herb, but here is O'Good on the offense. Shoots near side, missing. Goes off Marks. Well, Pino finds the back of the netting, able to bring this one back down and make the differential one. When you just think that Oklahoma might run away with a scoreboard, Winnipeg has an answer for it. Mackey losing that one in the neutral zone. Here's Dolan back over to Marks. Marks on the defensive end to take this one far side. Good, able to read that one like last week's newspaper. Good with a shot. Saved by Marks. Marks and Pino along the near side boards battle. Pino getting a touch on that one. Brings this one down. Goes off Herb. And he'll bring this in the corner. Bank pass over to Marks. Not able to find him. Good here in the neutral zone. Dumps this one right back down. Herb here getting a hand on that one. Goes off Mackey. Pino back over to the far side corner. Here's Herb. Herb tries the Uno reverse card, but Mackey was there predicting that one every step of the way. Throws this one back out. O'Good able to find this one back down to Mackey. Mackey behind the Oklahoma net. Sends this one back down behind his own. Good getting the first touch on this one. Gets this one away from Big Herb slightly. Herb looking for the physical play. Not able to find it. Shot by O'Good. Not able to score off that one. Marks throws it back out in front of his own net. The risk pays off as the puck is dumped down by Big Herb and on the offensive blue line. Mackey here in his own near side corner. Losing that one. Dolan here picks it up. Throws it far side. Back at the point, here's Marks in the neutral zone, pinned up against Pino. Pino winning this one, gets it past the blue line. Looks to take this one to town, able to find Mackey in the neutral zone, dumped back down in the far side corner. Here's Big Herb with it now. Big Herb here for the Exotics, hits that Uno reverse, brings this one along the far side boards. In the neutral zone, pass over to Dolan, not able to score off that one. Dolan here, looking for that one, but O'Good going to bring this one away. Hits the red line shot, deflected by Herb in the neutral zone. Mackey looking for that one, but Herb will be the only one to find that. Pino able to pick this off the near side boards, goes off Herb in wide of the netting. Herb here in front of his own paint, looks to take this one out, throws it towards Dolan, goes the length of the ice, and Good will find its way back over far side for Mackey to pick it up and try to push down the offense. Mark's able to push him off that one, brings it down on the far side corner, finds a little bit of leeway. In the neutral zone, finds Dolan, throws it towards the net, but saved by Good. Good thrown out by Mark, sending it right back. Good here, bringing it down the near side boards. Throws this one off. Mark's here on the defense, passing it right back down. Herb here in the slot, shot! Missing near side. Mackey to Pino. Pino in the face-off circle, goes off two sticks and wide of the Oklahoma net. Here's Herb, losing that one to Mackey. Marks on the boards, able to find its way forward. Goes off Good, near side. Bank pass over to Good once again. Mackey here. Retreats. Looks to take it down. Able to get past Dolan, but not Marks. Marks on the defense, takes charge. Throws this one far side down the length of the ice. And here's Good with it now on the defense for the Winnipeg Wrath. Throws it out front. Mackey with a touch on that one. Not able to get it on net. Marks here applying pressure down below his own net. Mackey losing that one. Marks here now against Pino. Marks here taking it down back behind his own net. Throws this one back up near boards. Goes off Mackey against the boards. Here's O'Good in front of his own net, throwing this one far side. Pino getting a touch on that one. Herb here behind his own net, dumping this one back out to the neutral zone. Good applying that pressure right back where it came from. Pino battling Herb back behind the Oklahoma net. Herb winning this battle, throws it on to the far side boards. Goes off Dolan back behind the Wrath bench. Herb throwing it out to the point. Mackey there, dumping it back down the rest of the ice. Marks here brings it near side. Gets it across red line, blue line. Gets it into the offensive zone in the slot. Shot goes wide. Pino here will take charge behind the Wrath netting. Gets this one out the front of the ice. Out the center of the ice, my bad. Marks on the defense. Bank pass over to Dolan. Goes back off of Dolan to Marks. Marks able to dump it down the rest of the ice. Here's Pino with it now. Pino with 60 seconds remaining here in the second period of play. Marks retrieves it on the defense. Goes off Mackey back to Marks. Marks off Mackey. Throws it off the near side boards. Pino here plays a little catch with himself. Goes off a board battle into Dolan. Good here on the near side, or the far side boards, throws it near side. Pino here picking this one up. Takes it off the face-off circle, throws it near side on the offensive zone. Mackey with a shot, not able to score as he meets nothing but the iron on that shot. Herb here with a 2-on-1. Shot against Good. Saved, and Good will find its way down to Mackey. Goes off Mackey, back towards his own net. Would have been a goal otherwise, but Good has the otherwise to say. Mackey here throws it against the near side neutral zone, throws it past Herb. Marks here getting a hand on that one, throws it back down behind his own net with 20 seconds remaining. Dolan getting a hand on that one into the offensive zone, brings it out in front. Herb not able to send that one packing. Herb out in front, looking for Dolan. Hits him, but goes wide. Back into the defensive zone. Marks looks for the bank pass. Pino picks that one off. 2-on-1. Mackey looking for the shot, hits that one wide. Marks hits that one off the boards. Mackey turning it over. Dolan getting a touch on that one, furthering it down to the Wrath zone. And that will be the end of the second period of play. We got a 2-3 game. Winnipeg lead. Oklahoma lead. This is a best-of-3 game, so this is not the last period of play by a long shot. We still have at least another 3 periods after this one. We'll see what Dolan and Big Herb can do going into the third period of play. Will they keep their lead against the Wrath, or will the Wrath bring this one back into town? Who's to say? This first game is a big one. Whoever takes this one has a little bit of elbow room going into game number 2. They can relax a little bit, but not too much, because if they relax too much, then they have a tied series, and we will play a third game. All right, both teams ready to rock and roll here in period number 3. We got 5 minutes on the clock in the finalized period of play. Mackey dumping it back behind the Winnipeg net. Good here, bringing this one out of the slot. Dolan at the neutral zone, getting a touch on that one. Pino playing physical, able to bring this one back to his own defensive side. Dolan getting a touch on that one, stealing that one away, looking for the wraparound, finds Herb out in front. Pino with a nice save. Pino dumping this one down. Marks here on the defensive end for Oklahoma, picking this one up. Oklahoma leading 3-2. Marks here brings this one out of his own zone. Pino getting a touch on that one, brings it back out the other way. Herb here in the neutral zone gets a hand on that one. Mackey looking for a physical play. Dolan on the far near side looking for the shot, not able to find the twine on that. Big Herb back behind the Wrath net. Pino poking that one wide. Mackey getting a touch on that one, furthers that one down, but Dolan has otherwise to say. Dolan back on the point, losing that one to Mackey. Mackey looking for the shot. Herb there getting a touch on that one, thrown out into the front of the netting. Marks there to clear it away from harm. 4:12 remaining here in the game, if it's not tied. Good here, dumping this one down. Herb with a shot, scores from his own defensive end, making it a 4-2 game and a 2-point differential. 4:06 remaining in the third period of play. Herb and Pino in the face-off circle. Herb getting a touch on this one, brings it back to the defensive end. Marks there picking that one up. Mackey throwing that one back down. Marks here controlling it once again, finding Big Herb on the near side. Pino stealing that one away, shooting and scoring. Past Marks on the defensive end. We have a 1-point differential, and the Winnipeg Wrath have an answer for Oklahoma right after they had their 4th goal. Dolan here on the offensive end. Herb getting a touch on that one. Pino bringing this one back. Good there, getting a pinch shot off of Dolan. Good here on the offensive zone, gets a battle against Marks. A little bit of ping pong played. Mackey brings his near side board, dumping this one down into the corner. Marks here controlling that one, takes this one far side. 3:35 remaining. 1 point is the difference. Exotics are leading. Marks here dumping this one down the near boards. Good getting a hand on that one, throws it right back. Marks down behind his own net, will take charge, bringing it near side with a little bit of elbow room. Pass goes in front. Herb with a shot, not able to find the back of the netting, goes wide far side. Good here behind his own net, brings it up the near side. Pass goes in front. Mackey there with a shot, not able to score. Keeps it in the zone. Marks here getting a hand on that one. Mackey throwing it out in front. Herb there throwing it back behind the netting. Herb throwing it far side corner. Marks here getting that one back over to Herb. Herb on the offensive side, losing that one in the neutral zone. Pino looking for a shot. Mackey there furthering that one along. And he'll find nothing but the twine with the bag pass to himself. We have a 4-all game here in the third period of play. 3:01 remaining in regulation. Will we have an overtime? Herb along the far side boards. Mackey here pressuring that one. Goes off Marks in front of the net. Pino back in the far side face-off circle. Looks to take it to town. Shot saved by Big Herb and cleared the length of the ice. Oh, good here in the zone near side corner. Goes off Mackey. Big Herb able to get this one into the zone. Mackey getting a touch on that one. Herb here getting a hand on that one. Thrown out in front. It's cleared by Good. Marks down behind the Oklahoma netting. We'll bring this one up the far side. Able to pass it out in front. Mackey stealing that one away. Gets this one past one. Not able to get that one past the netting, though. Pino back to Mackey on the point. Throws it back behind the Oklahoma netting. Marks here controlling it now. Pino there applying pressure. Marks winning the board battle, brings this one far side, goes off of Mackey in front. Herb playing physical with Pino, able to win that one away. Herb along the near side boards, goes into Pino's hands off to Mackey, not able to score. Marks throws it back out in front, goes off Dolan. Mackey trying for that one. Dolan throwing it back behind the Oklahoma net. And we still have a tie ball game. Marks here on the near side face-off circle, finds Herb. Herb looking out in front, goes off Mackey, back to Marks. Marks on the defensive end, bank pass over to Dolan. Dolan out in front, not able to shoot. This one was big Herb. Herb in the point, brings this one down. Goes off Pino, back to Marks, finds Dolan. Dolan into the slot, able to get that one past, goes off Mackey, back behind the net. Nice defensive play, calm as a cucumber, I'm sure. Pino there clearing this one out. Marks here on the defense, looks to take this one out, goes off Pino. Herb there takes charge in the neutral zone. Takes this one along the far side boards, gets a shot on net, hits the post, and goes clean out the other end. Good here on the offense. Shoot, save by Marks. Goes off Herb. Mackey, Mark there with a nice send-off. Good back behind his own net for the Wrath. Will send this one out. Stolen by Herb. Herb with a shot. Goes off good on the near side boards. Here's Dolan. Pino there with a nice dump in. Marks here getting a hand on this one. Brings it near side bank pass over to Dolan. Oh, good. They're stealing that one away. In the zone. Goes packed into neutral zone defensive end. Here's Pino throwing it far side boards. Pass to himself. Mackey here in the slot. Shoot. Not able to find the back. Marks here, bank pass along the near side boards, not really working out for him. Pino applying that pressure. Marks with 1 minute remaining in regulation. Pass out in front, goes off her, and it'll fall apart! Oh, the plays! Oh, Mackey with the mind games. Used its telekinetic force to pull it right back into the netting. We have a leading game for the Winnipeg Wrath, 5-4. 50 seconds remaining here in regulation. Marks there getting it out to the curb, finding Dolan. Dolan with a shot saved by Pino. Mackey getting a hand on the neutral zone. Bank pass, getting that one past Dolan. Marks there getting it down low. Good here, getting a hand on that one, throwing it out to the neutral zone. Marks getting the first touch on that one. Looking to get that one past Pino, not able to do so. Big Herb on the defensive end finds Dolan. Dolan in the zone. Looks to take that one to the house, not able to do so. Pino throwing it back down and behind his own net. Herb across the crease. Looks for Marks off the bank pass. Marks the last man back, losing this one to Mackey. Mackey looking out in front. Herb there to play goalie. Able to hug that post clean enough to get that one out of the zone. 15 seconds remaining. Oklahoma need a goal now. Marks throws this one near side. 9 seconds. Mackey in the corner. Will tie this one up. Try to milk that clock for all he can to solidify this win. Mackey throws it in the neutral zone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of game number 1. Winnipeg Wrath taking the first game of this best-of-3 series, 5-4. What a game to behold. The Winnipeg Wrath down against the ropes. Come back swinging. What will happen here in the second chapter of play in this story tonight? Who's to say? But time itself. Looks like both teams are ready to roll back into game number 2. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, this is the first time I've been doing... Alright, we're good. Alright, I got a hold of this. I got it by the necks. I got it by the ropes. I'm trying to drive the horse through the field and get it plowed, you know? There's probably a better analogy, but that's the one I used, so we're just gonna have to live with the consequences. Alright, both teams are getting ready. They're getting dressed up. They're sharpening their skates, perhaps their sticks, as the board battles are played. As we get ready to roll into Game 2. Alright, both teams giving the ready up. And so we'll jump right back into it. We have a clean slate. Winnipeg leading 1-0 in the series. But that is only the series. This is a completely new game and a completely new face of circumstances. Herb battling against Mackey on the near side boards. Mackey coming away with the puck. Brings this one near side, goes off Marks. Marks in the front of the... In front, banks that one off of Pino. Pino back on his near side face-off circle, brings it in front, back outside. Neutral zone into the offense. Pass out in front. Mackey a little ahead of the play. Dolan will take this bank pass and make it his own. Thrown near side. Big Herb battling against Good. Herb getting a touch into the corner. Good able to bring this one far side. Dolan there scaring him back into the hole. Good there with a nice wraparound pass back over to Pino behind his own net. Throws this one down the length of the ice. Marks there back behind the Oklahoma netting. We'll take this one near side. Mackey here getting a hand on that one. Controls this one along the offensive blue line, but Marks will take this one back behind his own net. Throws this one far side. Herb there looking to return the favor, but Mackey there back out to the point. Throws it. Good. Here controlling it. Looks to take it to the house. Goes off Dolan. Mackey in front. Banks it off Dolan, and he'll score! Getting the first goal of the game. The Winnipeg Wrath lead 1-0. Good and Dolan in the face-off circle. Dolan winning this one. Takes it far side. Pinches this one back in from between Mackey and Dolan. Marks here with the first touch. Brings this one near side. Pass over to Herb. Herb out in front, looking for Dolan. Not able to find him. Good with the first touch. Brings it along the far side boards. Pass down to Mackey. Mackey looking to get this one into the slot, but it's cleared away by Herb. Good down behind the net. Let's take this one out. The bank pass to Mackey. Able to further that one down. Marks here with that fake out. Gets this one past Mackey. Gets this one into the neutral zone. Goes off Pino. Herb there with a clear out. Good controlling it on the defensive end for the Winnipeg Wrath. Throws this bank pass near side. Goes off Dolan. The Exotics take this one out the other way. Dolan off Pino. Pino throwing it down the length of the ice. Marks here getting a hand on this one back behind his own net. We'll throw this one far side. Herb here getting a hand on that one. Pino returning the favor. Marks here looking to take this one out of the Exotic zone, but Mackey will take this one at the point from Pino. Marks pinned up against the boards by Mackey. Looks to take this one down the near side. Losing that one to Pino. Shots sent wide. Herb along the far side boards. Pinched out in front. Marks there with a clear. Gets that one down the length of the ice. Good getting the first touch on that one. Throwing this one far side. Gets this one over to Mackey. Mackey not able to control that one off the first touch, but the second one, he'll find the pass. Herb takes this one out the other way with a turnover shot. And saved by Good, directed wide. But Ack out in front. No opportunity was met by the Exotics. Mark able to dump this one back down. Dolan getting a touch on this one, but Mackey bringing this one out the other way. Marks on the defensive side will pick it up and bank it over near side. Pino not able to get a hand on that one, but Good will dump this one back down. Marks with the first touch. Throws this one far side. Mackey here in the face-off circle. Not able to find this one past Dolan. Bank pass over to Pino. Pino on the defensive end. Pressured up by Dolan. Gets his dump out. Neutral zone turnover to Herb. Exotics looking to get on the offensive end, but Mackey throws it back down to their defensive end. Pass by Marks. Finds Herb. Herb not able to control it. Pino brings this one out the other way. Pino with a shot. Hits the far side post and goes wide. That would have made it 2-0. Marks chases this one out the near side, able to get this one past Pino. Marks with only 2 men to beat, goes off Good and back to the neutral zone. Oklahoma reset. Herb gets a touch on this one. Pino there to apply pressure. Gets this one past the defense on the point. Shoots in! A nice save by Dolan. Gets this one with a nice flush save against the post with a stick. Dolan getting a touch. Stuttering. Mackey. Big Herb takes this one out the other way. Shot! Saved by the post. Marks there on his own blue line. Takes it on to the offense. Dolan here in the offensive zone with a nice tic-tac on the stick. And he sends it careening into the back of the net with nothing but sauce behind it. Oklahoma leading Winnipeg 1-1. Dolan here on the near side getting a touch on that one. Not really. Pino bringing this one down the other end. Dumped down the length of the ice. And Good will pick it up for the Winnipeg Wrath. Good with a bank pass. Goes off the boards and into Marks. Marks here with a turnover. Looks to take the opportunity to the house. Bank pass goes back behind the Wrath's net. Marks here picking this one up. Looks to the near side to get this one back to the point. Big Herb looks to take that one, but not able to get a hold of it with his stick. Herb bringing this one back down around the clock. And Good on the defensive side will pick it up. Throwing this one down the length. Marks there with a nice save. Herb here at the point, losing that one to Mackey. Marks there dumping that one back down. Good here behind his own net will take charge. 60 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Pino off the corner. Marks getting a hand on that one. Pino plays physical. Pino winning that one. Finds Mackey out in front of the net. Not able to shoot that one. Herb clearing the netting. Marks here continues God's work along the near side boards, clearing it down. Good there to return that favor. Mackey in front of the net. Saved by Herb, clearing it out of dangerous way. Good with a shot. Saved by Marks. Mackey over to Pino. Pino along the near side points. Brings it out in front. Goes off Marks. Marks controlling it now for the Exotic. Throws this one down to Dolan. Not able to get that one on net. But in fact, he will get it towards the netting. But a nice clear by the goaltending. Goes off Pino. Herb out in front. Good. Able to find Mackey. Mackey in the neutral zone. Brings this one down the length of the ice. Back behind the Exotic's netting. Marks here. Gets this one far side. Goes off Mackey. Mackey there saying hello to Marks. Thrown over to Dolan. Looking for the tic-tac-toe play. But Herb not far enough ahead. Herb throws this one back down behind Winnipeg's net. Dolan out in front. Saved by Good. Clear to the net. Mackey and Marks battling in the blue line. And that'll be the buzzer signifying the end of the first period of play. We have a 1-1 game. All tied up between the Winnipeg Wrath and the Oklahoma Exotics. So far, the goaltending has been good. We'll see how much more tense this matchup can get. That much and more for the quest for the Genesis Cup continues, moving into period number 2. Dolan wants to know if chat's ready for this match that's about to go down. We got a 1-1 game. It's tied up. Expectations are high, and nerves are higher. Herb and Pino in the face-off circle. Herb winning this for the offense, but Good able to clear away the neutral zone puck. Good clearing it down back behind the Oklahoma net. Here is Pino back in the offensive zone, throwing that one out in front. No one there to knock on fate's doorstep. Goes off Mackey. Big Herb in the neutral zone. Cleared back to Marks. Thrown over to Dolan. Dolan on the near side boards. Looks to take it out in front. Good getting a hand on that one. Reverses that one. Dolan in the zone. Shoots it! He'll score, taking the lead. 2-1. Oklahoma coming to town. Only 24 seconds expiring in the second period of play, and the tie is broken. Marks on the offense. Looks to take it into the net, but not able to find it. Marks out in front of the net, battling two defensemen. Able to find its way to the near side boards. Pino pressured up by Marks. Big Herb there picking up where he left off. Shot goes off the boards, off the post, and into the corner. Marks here getting a hand on that one, pinched out of the zone. Back behind Winnipeg's net. Retrieves this one is Good. Big Herb peeling off. Good clearing this one across the length of the ice. Mackey furthering that one down. Marks here with it now in the corner. Marks clearing it, but Pino gets a hand on that one, throwing this one into the neutral zone. Dolan with a free puck. Takes this one towards the house, but Good there playing solid defense as ever. Herb battling against Good. Take it out in front. Good winning that one. Brings it back down the far side corner. And out to the neutral zone. Mackey not able to get a touch on that one. Marks will take it behind his netting. Pino battling Marks along the boards in the corner. Marks will scoop this one down near side. Dolan back to Marks. Marks under pressure with Pino. Bank pass gets this one past both defensemen and offensemen. First touch by Herb. Thrown over to Mackey. Mackey down behind the Winnipeg bench, or the net. I keep saying bench for some reason. Pino getting that one off Dolan. Mackey along the benches. Gets this one out in the middle. Herb here controlling it in the corner. Herb out to the neutral zone, throws it. Pino picks that one up and throws it back into the offensive zone for the Winnipeg Wrath. Here's Marks battling against Mackey. Throws it out in front. Pino with an empty net will find the twine. And oh, baby. Pull up a chair and grab your marshmallows because he's on fire tonight. We got 3:15 remaining in the second period of play. Herb losing that face off the good. And Mackey brings that one packing and makes it a 3-2 game just like that. We're not even halfway done with this game, and already the gold light's been flashing like a Christmas tree on Christmas Eve. Marks here in the offensive zone, looks to take it out in front, goes off Pino. Herb thrown to the far side boards. Pino picks this one up, trying to get this one out, but Herb having the better board play. And as I say that, Pino brings it away for the Wrath. Good here back behind his own net, pressured up by Herb. Mackey there battling Herb as well as Good. Good brings this one away back down into his defensive end. Looks for the bank pass, gets this one down the length of the ice. Pino picks this up behind the Oklahoma bench, or the netting. Pino out in front. Mark's getting a hand on that one. Mackey steals that one away. Good. Back on his own blue line. Takes this one into the neutral zone. Mark's there picking that one up. Throwing it into the middle. Mackey not able to find the netting. Dolan here getting a touch on that one. Mackey throws this one down far side corner. And Dolan here on the near side. Dolan able to find Herb. In the neutral zone. Goes off Pino. Near side boards. Bank pass over to Good. Throws this one down the length of the ice. Mark's here not able to get a hold of that one. Mackey looking for the net. Not able to find it. Marks here with the rebound control. Looks to take it up the boards. Pino able to take this one and stumble. Marks. Pino with a nice pick set. Mackey not able to control that one. Marks brings this one out the other way. Finding Herb. Shot. Oh, goes off the defenseman and in the back of the netting. We have a tie ball game. Oklahoma tying it up 3 apiece. Oh, and just when you think it was all over, the plot thickens. Pino brings this one out for the Wrath. Finds Mackey. Looks for the shot. Herb there to play some defense. Goes over to Dolan. Shoots in. The far side post is met. Pino here with the rebound. Finds Herb. Herb down low in the Oklahoma's offensive zone. Pino able to dump that one back down the length of the ice. Marks on the defensive end. Here to pick this one up. Brings it around the near side boards. Stops. Fakes that one back behind and will continue it onto the offense. Goes off Dolan. Marks there to continue it. Good here on the defensive end for the Wrath to control it back behind his own net. Pass goes far side. Off the boards. Pino. Back to Pino. Pino able to find its way to Mackey. Goes off the boards. Mackey here controlling that one. Throws it down behind the netting. Exotics on the defensive end. Marks there clearing the netting. Able to find Herb. Herb with a dump down. Winnipeg retrieving this one. Good here with it now. Looking for the far side pass. Goes off Dolan once, twice, and then cleared. Mackey back to the point. Good to retrieve this one. Dolan there to apply pressure. Throws this one near side. Pino pressured up by Herb. Pino pinched out in front. Dolan not able to get a stick on that one. Mackey bringing this one out into the neutral zone. 60 seconds remain in the second period of play. We still do not have a lead horse in the race tonight. Pass over to Dolan. Not able to pass it out in front. Dolan back behind the net. Looks to take this one out in front. Hits the backside. Big Herb here in the corner. Goes off Good into the neutral zone. Defensive end. Mark's able to get this one past Mackey. Goes off Pino. Finding Herb. Herb out in front. Not able to score off that one. Pino directs this one wide and will control up to Mackey. Mackey there to dump it down. We have 34 seconds remaining here in the second chapter of the second book. Marks goes off Mackey. Pino gets that one back to Mackey. Mackey looking for the shot. Marks with a nice defensive positioning. Able to get that one back out of the zone. Good having this one back to the Oklahoma end, but Marks returns the favor. Good back behind the net. Looks it into the corner. Back behind his own net. Brings it out to the near side, or the far side face-off circle. Goes off Herb. Herb retrieving this one on the defensive end. Pino knocks this one free towards the middle, but Dolan able to take this one out the other way. Good with a nice defensive play. Herb there to get that one back down into the Winnipeg zone. Dolan checking. Finds Herb. Shooting and scoring! Oh, baby! Make that a 4-goal total for the Oklahoma Exotics as they now lead with 0 seconds remaining on the clock. How is that even possible? That is a buzzer beater at its finest if I've ever seen one. Never before have I seen that in a hockey game. I'm in awe. I don't understand how that can possibly happen. There's a fraction of a second left. The Exotics find a way to go into the second intermission with the lead 4-3. Dolan calling that goal sexy, and I don't have a better word to describe it. Slapshot is as Slapshot does. I need a way to fade out of the music. It's just cutting it off feels weird. 5 minutes on the clock in the finalization, perhaps, of the season for one team. And Mackey bringing it to town, selling it for $1.50 at the dollar store, makes it a 4-4 game. Winnipeg still in the race. 5 seconds expiring off the clock. 5 seconds from our last goal. Dolan on the offensive end looks for his Big Herb, and he'll find nothing but the back of the net. The tic-tac-toe play from Oklahoma makes it a 5-4 game, taking back their lead just as I was saying it was tied. Marks and Mackey in the face-off circle. Oklahoma winning this one. Herb brings it up, but Mackey reverses that one. Marks in front of his own net will take that one out calmly. Pino throwing it back towards his own net, but not on. Good here behind the Winnipeg bench, or the Winnipeg net. I will fix that English at some point tonight. Oh, good from the neutral zone. Ties it up yet again. Unbelievable. This is what it's all about, baby. Good winning that face-off, finding Mackey. Goes off onto Big Herb. Herb out in front, shoots it! Scores! Oklahoma taking the lead back right. It's just a goal frenzy. I don't know how else to explain it. Oklahoma leading 6-5. Winnipeg on the defensive end. Mackey able to take this into the offense. Herb there takes that one away in the neutral zone. Brings this one off far side. Thrown over to Dolan. Dolan in the offensive zone. Looks back for Big Herb, but not able to get it to him cleanly. Pino and Herb battle. Thrown back behind the Winnipeg bench. I might just strangle myself before the night's over. Goes off good. Pino here with it now. Pino along the near side corner. Finds Mackey. Mackey looking for the shot. Not able to get that one to the netting. Marks with the bank pass to Dolan. Dolan out in the neutral zone. Pinched away by Pino. Here's Mackey in the corner. Dolan getting a touch on it. Mackey battling for this one, brings it up the far side boards. Oh, good against Dolan. Dolan winning this one. Thrown to Pino. Pino picks up the loose puck, finds Mackey. Shot, not able to score. Mackey here behind the netting. Brings it out. Marks there playing expert goaltending. Mackey out in front. Pino not able to shoot the first one. Herb throws it towards his own net, but Marks there to take charge and dumps it down the length of the ice. Oh, good there with a dump in. Able to save this one is Marks. Marks brings this one far side. Brings it into the town. Finding Dolan. Dolan with a tape on his stick. Finds big, fat, stinky Herb out in front of the netting. Making it a 2-goal differential with just 3:26 remaining in regulation. Good throws it far side. Pino picks it up. Pino back behind the netting to Mackey. Mackey for the Wrath, losing that one in front. Dolan not able to find the back of the net. Herb out in front, shoots, not able to score off that one. Dolan here with it, losing that one to Mackey. Bank pass goes out into the defensive zone for the Exotics. Reverse that one over into the offensive zone. Dolan out in front with nothing but the twine to meet him as he throws the pass from Herb into the back of the netting. We have a 3-goal differential with 3:06 remaining. Puck goes near side. Marks here takes charge, throws it towards the front of the netting. Not able to get the deke past good. Sees through the lies of the Jedi and dumps this one out. Good here with it now. Near side face-off circle. Looks for the wraparound pass over to Mackey, but Herb there stealing that one away. Shoots, not able to score. Good here with it now. Brings this one near side boards. Pass over to Pino. Not able to hit his tape. Marks picks up the loose puck in the defensive end. Back behind his own net. Gets this one past Pino. Pass goes neutral zone. Dolan there playing physical to get that puck down the rest of the ice. Takes it behind the Winnipeg net. Dolan able to get that one up, but good there to pick that one off. Herb there applying pressure to good. Gets that one past Dolan. Mackey looking for the tic-tac-toe with Pino. Not able to find that angle. Pino out in front. Not able to grab a hold of that one. Herb clearing it far side. Dolan gets the touch on that one. Good there applying pressure. Dolan out to the point. Mackey clearing that one back behind the Winnipeg net. Good bringing that one out in front. And Dolan will make him eat that play. And we have a goal differential of 4. 2:16 remaining in regulation. Winnipeg leading the series. That might change at the end of this buzzer. Marks in a battle with Pino. Brings it out the other way. Marks with a shot saved by Mackey. Good here in the corner. Picks this one up. Brings it back down behind Winnipeg's net. On the defensive far side face-off circle. Marks stealing that one in the neutral zone. Takes this one with a bank pass over to Dolan. Dolan out to Marks. Not able to score. Mackey here on the near side boards. Battled up against Herb. Herb able to win this one. Looks for a pass. And he will find the back of the net with that pass to the far side post and in. 10-5. Exotics lead. Here, Herb losing that one to Good. That's controversial as Marks has control of that one. Throws it far side. Mackey at the blue line picks this one up at the point. Brings this one out into the middle. Herb getting a hand on that one. Dolan gets out a hand on the loose puck, but dumped back down by Mackey. Marks here. Battle against Mackey. Winning that one. Herb with the dump in. Good here on the defensive end. Sends this one far side. Mackey here picking this one up. Shoots. Not able to score. Pino in the corner battling Marks. Marks winning this one. Throws it out in front. Mackey there, getting a hand on that one, looks for the shot, tries to get around Marks, but Marks, with expert precision, not able to be expert enough. Mackey finding the back of the net, makes it a 6-10 game. Marks and Pino in the face-off circle. Goes back to the Winnipeg zone. Good here with a hand on that one. 1:14 remaining. 4 goals have to be met to throw it into overtime. Pass goes over to Mackey. Out in front. Pino not able to score off that one, but he'll continue God's work down in the corner. Marks here with a hand on that one, goes over to Mackey. Dolan out in the neutral zone, thrown to the far side. Herb out in front. Dolan getting a hand on that one, thrown out. Dolan with nothing but an empty net will walk that one right in there and rock around the clock tonight and gets ready to boogie down on the dance floor. Oklahoma leading 11-6. With under a minute remaining here in Game 2. Good here. Near side boards, battled against Herb. Herb winning this one. Takes this one out. Shot on net. Scoring from the blue line. Oklahoma running away with this one just to prove a point. Marks against Mackey. Pino here getting that one down the length of the ice. Dolan getting a touch on that one. Brings this one out. Mackey getting a touch on that one. Thrown over to Marks. Marks here bringing this one out for Oklahoma. Shot on net. Saved by Pino. Pino along the corner. Battled up by Herb, thrown far side. Mackey here picking this one up and will take this one down the length of the ice himself. Pass out in front. Pino looking for the shot. Goes off Marks. Good at the point. Looks to take this one in near side. Marks saying no way. Good and Marks battle against the point. Thrown far side. Dolan able to take this one away. Trying to fake out Good, but Good won't fall for his tricks. Good thrown out in front. Pino throwing this one down the length of the ice with 5 seconds remaining. A 6-point differential. And Oklahoma will tie up the series 1-1. We're going into a third and final game. Whoever wins this one will take home all the marbles and all the bragging rights. Final score of Game 2 being 12 for the Exotics, 6 for the Winnipeg Wrath. And we'll get ready to rumble. I'm just going to show the chat and let whatever happens. Unbanned Dolan 2021. Alrighty, looks like both teams ready to jump back into it in the third and final game of play. Who will lead coming out of this third and final game? They will be rewarded with a leap into the finals. The loser, nothing but a handshake and a walk home. All right, we're ready to rock and roll here in the third and final game. The series is tied 1-1, and so is the scoreboard as of now. We'll see how long that takes to fix here in the third and final game. Good here with a clear out. Takes us one down the length of the ice. Oklahoma in the blue, Winnipeg in the red. Mark's reversing this one. Pino here looking after that one. Mackey not able to beat that one past Dolan, but Good is able to get that bank pass. Mark's able to intercept that one. Oh, Good getting a touch on that one. Mark's here battling against Mackey in the far side faceoff circle. Bounced out to the neutral zone. Pino bringing this one down. Goes off Herb and wide of the netting. Good shot, but a better save. But that's all, folks. Herb off the far side. Able to get this one down the boards. Dolan not able to get that one before Good. Herb here. Takes this one far side boards. Mackey there reversing that one. Pass out in front, goes off Herb, Dolan, then to Marks. Marks here on the far side, brings this one to town. Shot, goes off the side of the cage. Good here, back in the Winnipeg defensive end. We'll set up. Pino deflecting that one in. Marks getting a touch on it. Wins the board battle. Not able to get past Mackey. Mackey bringing this one down to the Exotics end. Able to get that one off of Herb, thrown towards the netting, but possibly on. Pino there clearing it out of the harm's way. Finding Good on the far side board. Shot saved by Marks. Marks up to Herb. Herb out in front. Good with the clear. Mackey getting a hand on that one. Pino furthers that one down to the Oklahoma zone. Here's Marks now. Off the far side. Favors. Mackey there saying hello. Mackey winning that battle. Takes it down to the far side corner. Pass out in front. Goes off Marks over to Dolan. Dolan getting a hand on that one. Pino after this one. Getting the first touch on the defensive end. Clears it to the far side. And Mackey finding Marks, gets this one off the far side. Pino out in front. Marks able to clear it out of the zone, but shot from the defensive end from Good. Mackey in the zone, scores! Breaks the goose egg first. Winnipeg in the lead, 1-0. Marks and Mackey in the faceoff circle. Marks getting a hand on that one, brings it out the other way. Pino controls on his defensive end. Dolan gets a hand on that one. Dolan winning his way into the board battle, goes off Good. Into the front. Herb with a shot, but Pino with the save. Pino brings this one out. Shot on net. Saved by Marks. Dolan out the other way. First to the puck. Scores! Tied up. 1-1. Big Herb and Pino in the faceoff circle. Herb tied up. Shot on net. Saved by Good. Herb on the offensive pressure. He's a one-man band out here. Dolan defensive recovery. Goes off Mackey. Mackey in the corner. Losing that one down to his own end. Oh, Good here takes this one far side corner. Pass goes far side. Mackey here on the blue line. Looks for the shot. Marks there getting a hand on it. Takes it into the corner. 2:36 remaining here in the first period of play. Mackey losing this one to Marks. Marks out in front. Goes off Dolan. But no one there for the finishing touches. Pino out. Big Herb on the offense. Pass out in front. Goes off Good. And cleared the net. The length of the ice. And Marks on the defensive end for the Exotics. Clearing this one out to the neutral zone. Going far side. Marks pressured up by Pino. Marks retreats into the Exotic zone. Taking his time. Thrown out to the near side. Finding Herb. Big Herb with a cross. Goes off Pino. Thrown back near side. In the corner, here's Herb. Herb playing physical with Pino. Getting a little bit of elbow room because of it. Pino there. Sticking to him like a moth to a flame. Herb out in front. Good with a clear. On net. Marks with a nice save. Marks clearing this one down behind the Winnipeg netting. Here's Good with it now. Thrown out in front. Pino looking for that one, not able to find his tape. Marks off to the near side, or the far side. Losing that one to Mackey out in front. Pino with a shot. Good. Saves that one himself with a shot. Saved by Herb on the secondary. Mackey back into the zone. Looking to take this one to the house. Goes off Good into the far side. Goes off Mackey back behind his own netting. He'll take it to Good. 1:30 remaining in the first period of play. Good with a bank pass over to Marks. Mackey able to find its way to Pino. Pino on the point near side. Takes a check to Herb just to show him who's boss, but good there with a bank pass over to Mackey. Mackey in front, shooting and scoring! Oh, good with a beautiful feed off the bank pass, and Mackey there to make it a 2-1 game in favor of Winnipeg. Mackey to good. Good on the zone. Not able to throw that one on net. Herb with the retrieval. 1:12 remaining in the first period of play here in game number 3 with the series tied at 1. Who will go on to the finals for the Genesis Cup? Who can tell rather than time itself? Herb looking for the shot, goes wide. Good here, taking this one out of his own zone. Finds Pino's tape, but not able to control that one. Mark here getting that one on his own defensive end. Takes it back behind his own net, but Psych, you thought, brings it near side. Psych, I thought as well. Mark's not... How many times will Mark's fake me out in the next 3 seconds? Let's all take bets. Mark's here getting a hand on that one. Pino, Mackey. Dolan takes it at the point, goes off Marks. Marks on the far side, face-off circle, goes off Pino into the corner. Pino throws this one near side. Dolan to pick up where he left off. Pass in front. Marks going after that one, getting the first touch, throws it back down behind the Oklahoma net. It's a 2-1 game. Winnipeg leading, and we're coming down to the final seconds of the first period of play. Pino with a dump in to his own zone, finding good. Herb getting a touch on that one. Pinched off! Oh my goodness, that's what you call puck luck. Winnipeg lead it 3-1. Slapshot is as Slapshot does. F's in the chat. Man. Mackey with a dump in. Mark's here to retrieve it for the Exotics. 7 seconds remaining. Mark's able to get this one up, but Pino takes this one over to Mackey. Shooting. Mark's with the deflection wide. Dolan with a shot towards the netting, but not on. Oh, good on the defense. And that buzzer will signify the end of the first period of play. Winnipeg leading 3-1. Oh, baby, we got a game for you tonight. Winner of this one takes the first seat in the finals. Will they play the Orlando Otters or the Choco Coco? Coco going undefeated in regular season as well as the postseason, so either way, it'll be a fun match no matter what we see in the finals. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. They're asking me to say the thing. All right, both teams ready to rock and roll here in period 2. We got 5 minutes on the clock. 10 minutes remain in the season for one of these teams. Who will it be? Will it be Winnipeg or will it be Oklahoma? Herb here in the zone. Crosses Dolan, not able to score off that one. Pino in the corner, battled up with Dolan. Dolan getting a hand on that one, brings it out in front, back to the point. Marks on the defensive end will take charge, throwing it near side. Marks here taking this one to town, goes off. Oh, good. Herb here in the neutral zone, throws it back to Marks, off Mackey's face. Marks the near side, bank pass over to Dolan. Dolan out in front, hits the post out in front. Good clearing the loose puck. Marks here banking this one down the length of the ice into the Winnipeg zone. Oh, good here. Far side boards able to find this way to Mackey, but Mark's there picking that one up, taking this one the other way. Good on net. And he'll score from his own side of the net. Winnipeg lead game 3, 4-1. Winnipeg not being deterred by the 12-6 finalization of game 2, and they're coming out swinging, guns a-blazing. Shot scored by Big Herb. Herb, just like that, has an answer for whatever question Winnipeg was asking. Herb and Pino in the face-off circle. Winnipeg winning this one. Mackey here on the defensive end. Pass out in front. Goes off Dolan. Dolan getting a touch on that one. Thrown into the netting, but goes wide. Mackey here over to Marks. Marks on the far side boards. Losing that one to Pino. Pino on the offensive drive. Saved by Marks. Herb here in the zone. Throws this one out the length of the ice. Dolan here picking this one up. Good getting a hand on this one. Dolan able to get that one back to the point. Herb here bringing this one back down behind the Winnipeg netting. Thrown out in front. Good taking this one calmly out the other way. Shot saved by Herb, but Good returning this one down behind the Oklahoma netting. Takes charge, able to find Mackey. Mackey out at the point. Looks for the pass down behind. No one there to receive that one. Marks here taking this one out the other way. Pass gets past Pino. Marks on the offensive drive. Fakes the shot. Back at the point. Pressured up by Pino. Retreats with 3:20 remaining. Exotics trailed by 2. Marks here on the near side. Marks here losing this one to Pino. Pino in the neutral zone. Takes this one out the other way, but no. Finds Mackey. Mackey with a shot. Saved by Marks. Straight out of the manifesto with that save. Marks dumping this one down. Herb taking this one down behind the netting. Herb in the corner, battled against Mackey. Mackey takes this one out. Off of Dolan. Marks with a save. Marks dumping this one down to Dolan. Dolan out in front, not able to find its way through Mackey. Pino in the neutral zone, battled against Dolan. Thrown down by Herb. Good in the corner. Takes this one down behind the Winnipeg netting. Brings this one out to the neutral zone. Looks for the shot. Finds Pino. Shooting and scoring. Good with a beautiful feed. And Pino with a nice finishing touch on that play. Makes it a 5-2 game here in the second period of play. Marks no good. Goes off Dolan. Good getting a hand on that one. Herb in the neutral zone. Takes it out the other way. Pino retrieves this on the defense. Pino looking for the dump out, but only finds Herb's stick. Good here with it now behind his own net. Takes this one out. Finds Mackey. Mackey in the neutral zone. Marks with a nice save. Marks into the near side corner. Goes off. Pino in. Finds the back of the net with the loose puck shot from the point. 6-2. Winnipeg leading. And we're only nearly halfway done with this game. Good throws this one far side. Takes it into the zone. Past the goal line. Thrown out to Pino on the point. Shot blocked away. Marks getting a hand on this one. Good retrieving this one. Throws it near side. Goes off that into Marks. Marks taking this one out the other way with nothing but an empty net. And straight out of the manifesto and into the back of the netting. Oklahoma find a little spark of life. Differential down to 3. Marks losing that one to Mackey, but that is controversial as Dolan throws it out the other way. Good in front of his own netting. Dangerous play, but without a risk, there is no gain. Dolan out in front, not able to score past Pino. Pino clearing the netting. Herb losing that one to Pino. Pino on net, scores! And there's an answer for Oklahoma's third goal. Differential back up to 4. We have a 7-3 game in our hands and Winnipeg leading. Mackey and Herb tied up in the neutral zone. Dumped down behind Winnipeg's netting. Good here. Passed out to Pino. Shot on net. Saved by Marks. Pino out in front. Mackey not ready for it. Not able to benefit from the play. Dolan out with an empty net. Shot wide of the netting near side. Big Herb playing dangerously. Finding Dolan. Goes the length of the ice. Marks here. Gets this one past Pino. Marks on the defensive end. Gets this one past Mackey. Mackey throwing this one over to big, fat, stinky Herb, and he'll make it a 3-point differential once again. I got the pass wrong, but let's not focus on that. 7-4, Exotics down, but not out. Mackey in the neutral zone, battles against Marks. Mackey in front, no one there for the shot on net. Herb in the corner. Mackey stealing it away. Thrown out in front, Pino not able to score. Herb there clearing it the length of the ice. Good here with it now. 1 minute remaining in the second period of play. We still got another 5 minutes after this one, if you can believe that. Good here with a shot. Saved by Herb. Thrown down the length of the ice off the bank. Herb stops. Dolan scores! I'm in awe at these two teams' raw talent out there on the ice, displaying their heart on their sleeve, giving it all out into the game. 45 seconds remain in the second period of play. 7-5 is the score. Winnipeg leading, but perhaps not in momentum. Big Herb pinning this one against Pino. Pino retreating that one back to Good behind his own netting. Winnipeg take this one out. Finding a bank pass over to Mackey, dumping this one down behind Oklahoma's netting. And here's Marks with it now. Marks against Pino. Able to get that one past 2 defensemen. Goes off Herb into the back of the netting. Pass Good. And he takes that one to town and cashes that for $1.50. 20 seconds remaining. We have a 1-goal game. Who could have guessed this? Herb with the clear. Mackey out in the neutral zone. Passed. Sent wide. Mackey not able to find any dice on that pass neither. Herb back behind his own netting. Oklahoma on the defense. Physical play by Dolan. Gets him a little bit of elbow room. Pino in the corner. Getting the first touch on that one. Takes it back behind the Winnipeg netting. And that will conclude the second period of play. And we have a 1-point difference in favor of Winnipeg. 7-6 is the score. If you can predict what happens next, I'll give you a back massage one day. Fireworks. The goal light lighting up at every turn of the corner in this story tonight. I have no idea. I can't even fabricate a thought after this. This is wild. Put Curtis in. The chants roar from the crowd. They want Curtis. I can't. I can't. My mind is so overwhelmed with emotion. Alrighty. Into period number 3, game number 3. Scores 6-7, Winnipeg leading. Winnipeg winning the face-off. Mackey in the neutral zone. Gets this one into the neutral zone once again. Dolan taking this one out the other way. Dolan in the corner. Finds Marks at the point. Shot saved by Herb. Herb here stealing that one away from Good. Not able to hit the back of the netting. Dolan there meeting that one up in front of the net. Herb not able to get that one as Good clears it down the length of the ice. Marks down behind the Oklahoma net. Will bring this one far side off the boards. Good getting a touch on that one, but not able to control it. Good into the offensive zone, goes off Marks, and almost in the back of the netting to tie it up, but not good enough. Marks out in front, goes off him and into the back of the Oklahoma net. Oh, man. That almost happened in favor of the Exotics, and just like that, the God of Fate is just like, nah, you thought it goes the other way around. Marks retrieving this one on the defensive end. 2 goals is the difference, with 4:10 remaining in possibly the series. Marks losing that one. Pino on the offense. Losing that one back to the neutral zone, but Good there to retrieve that one for Winnipeg. Goes off the side of Dolan, back behind the Oklahoma net. Marks there continuing that one, but Pino picks his one up on the far side corner, throws it down near side. Mackey out in front. Not able to find anyone on the point. Good retrieving this one from his own blue line. Shot on net, and he scores! 3 goals is the difference. Winnipeg leading 9-6. Good and Marks in the faceoff circle. Oklahoma winning this faceoff. Dolan with that near side pass intercepted by Mackey, thrown back behind the netting. Marks there, goes off Mackey. Mackey getting a touch on that one. Dolan along the near side boards, banks that one out to neutral zone, but Pino bringing this into the zone. Mackey getting the first touch. Controls this down the Exotics netting. Marks here. Along the net, or along the near side boards, goes off Pino into the neutral zone. Pino getting a touch. Herb back into the front. Shot by Dolan, not able to score. Good. Brings this down behind the goal line. Out in front, goes off Dolan. Pino touches that with the tip of his stick, losing that one. Finds the bank pass back to Good. Shot on net from the defensive end. Marks here taking this one out the other way. Marks going back for this one on defense with 3:06 remaining. Exotics down by 3. They have a little bit of ground to make up, but I've seen it done before. Good here with the bank pass, finding Mackey. Mackey down in the corner. Marks there to pressure. Mackey continuing this one near side boards, able to find a point pass over to Pino. Pino in the zone. Gets this one towards the netting. Mackey battling for that one. Pino not able to shoot that one on net. Goes wide. Mackey here with it now. Brings this one near side. Looks for the wraparound. Herb there to check him. Mackey there with a pinch down to the near side boards. Goes off Mackey to Pino. Marks getting a hand on that one as well. Pino retreats with that one over to Good. 2:35 remaining in the game. Good with a pass. Finding Herb in the offense or the defensive zone for the Exotics. Good here into the zone. Brings it down to the face-off circle. Shot goes off the back of the cage. Here's Herb. Herb battling for this one. Passes this one down the length of the ice. 2:20 remaining in the third. Mackey missing that one. Marks retrieves this one on defense. Pass goes near side. Herb pressured up by Pino. Nice check. Gets this one back the other way. 2-on-1. Pass to Dolan. Not able to score. Good reading that one like last week's newspaper. Pino in the corner retrieving this one. Passes this one far side. Mackey. Dolan battle. Dolan gets towards the netting, but good there to clear it out of harm's way. Mackey at the point. Pass in front. Goes off Herb. Almost in the back of the Oklahoma netting. But Herb brings this one out the other way. Off the boards. Looking for the shot on net. Good. Saved by Good. Herb out in front. Good there with a clear. Goes off Dolan's stick and wide of the netting. Marks on the defensive end. Picks it up. Hits the neutral zone. And so does Mackey. Mackey with a shot. Saved by Marks. Dolan out on the offensive blue line. Mackey clearing it down behind Winnipeg's netting. Good here with it with 1:33 remaining. Marks on the defensive end, pressured up by Mackey. Mackey Ito getting a touch on that one, but Marks brings this one out the other way. Pino has other plans. Marks behind his own net will retreat. Lets his team set up. Comes out. Mackey getting a touch on that one in the neutral zone. Dolan getting a hand on that one. Herb here out the other way. 2-on-1. Good there with a nice swat away from harm. Herb controlling this one along the far side boards. Picks this one back towards the point. Marks here picking this one up. Looks for the shot. Pino with it clear. Mackey out the other way, but Marks there has 60 seconds on the clock, and he'll drive down the offensive end. Shot on net, good there with a save. Dolan getting a hand on this one at the point, not able to save off that one. Mackey with an empty net will clear this one into the twine, and that might be the final nail in the coffin as it's now 10-6. Winnipeg looking to hit that Uno reverse card on the score from Game 2 as Game 2 finished as an Oklahoma victory, 12-6, and that one off the ricochet finds its way into the back of the twine. And that slap shot. Mackey Dolan in the faceoff circle. Dolan takes this one into the offensive zone. Shoots straight to the side of the cage, off wide. Good there with a clear. 40 seconds remain in regulation. Marks down behind his own net. Takes this one out. Goes past Mackey. Herb getting a touch on that one. On net, good with the save. Mackey getting it out in the neutral zone. Dolan takes it out the other way. Looks for the pass out in front. Herb back over to Dolan. Herb taking this one towards the netting, but Pino clearing that one wide. Good there with a bank pass. Gets this one out of the zone. Almost on net, but not quite. 20 seconds remain. Marks here behind his own net will take this one out. Far side boards. Pass out in front. Pino clears this one back down, returning the favor. And that might be all she wrote here tonight with 10 seconds remaining here in the third period of play in Game 3. Dolan against Pino. Dolan with a nice shot, and he'll get one last say, the last chuckle, the last aha in the game with 4 seconds remaining, and he says, "Take that." Mackey says, "Taken." All right. And that buzzer will signify the ending of the third and final period of play in the series. Winnipeg take home Game 3, 11-7. What a game, what a great group of guys. Nothing but fun out there on the ice. I don't know how, but O'Good has a laser beam from the defensive end, and I credit him with most of Winnipeg's goals from the defensive end. Winnipeg ends up taking that series 2-1. They take the first seat into the finals, and they will be playing either the Choco Cocos or the Orlando Otters in the finals. That game has yet to be determined as far as dates and times go, but I assume it will be in the near future. No matter who makes it to the finals, oh, is it going to be a fun one to watch. It's tomorrow. Will I stream? Possibly. If I'm asked to, I'll do it. If not, I'll let whoever wants to take the game take the game. I think we want you. You rock. Ah, thanks, Lettuce. Goats. My man. If Blades wants me to do it, Blades was supposed to do this game tonight, but he asked me to do it because he said he had something going on. So I took the game off his hands. Let's go, Wrath. Good game. Oh yeah, Wrath played an excellent game. Exox played a great game as well. But in the end, in the words of Linkin Park, it doesn't really matter. All the Otters want you. We'll see if Chokers. All right, if it's set up, yeah, I'll take that game. I'll take it and run with it. Yeah, that being said, this sport is 90% mental and the other half is physical. So just a friendly reminder, the other Final Four game is a best of 3, and the finals is a best of 3. So, we have plenty of Slapshot to go here in the postseason. Plenty of action, plenty of highlights to be made. And I'm excited to see the further development of this. This game definitely led up to what I was predicting with it being a high-scoring game. We have 3 of the highest-scoring players playing against each other. In 2 games, broke the 10-point marker, at least on one side. Game 2 being 12-6 Oklahoma. Game 3 being 7-11. Winnipeg taking that final game. Looking at the point totals, Good having a whopping amount of assists getting him up there. I believe he had 30 at the end of regulation, or the end of regular season. Good second place with 30 assists. Big Herb taking first place in the assist column, having 31. What a game. What a game. Winnipeg going undefeated against the Exotic this season last time they met. Winnipeg also won 9-3. Just a little trinket of knowledge out there for you at home. But I think that's going to be it here tonight. The Coco playing the Otters tomorrow. And I might be streaming that. I'm not entirely sure. If Blades will message me, we'll get this handled in the Discord. But, yeah. So, that's going to do it from here. I'm Darth, here presenting you the Slapshot Premier League. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I will see you on the next broadcast.